Good evening and welcome to UCTV presented by the Unitas Caritas Foundation. We have a New Jersey lacrosse matchup between your Immaculata Spartans coming into the game at 6-2, winners of their last 5, especially a big-time win over St. Peter's Prep, which was undefeated going into that game in Jersey City. They're here to host the Voorhees Vikings, who are also coming into this game with a 6-2 record, winner of their last 4 games, and averaging 15 goals a game. This will be a great matchup between a great Immaculata defense versus a potent Voorhees Vikings offense. Here on the screen is the starting lineup for the Immaculata Spartans. Nolan Smith captain, Cole Hayden captain, and Kyle Holtby captain lead the Spartans in this one.
Go, Caden.
We're at midfield for the opening face-off. And we got a false start. Vikings ball to start this game. Vikings with the ball to control the opening possession. Little audio delay there, but we are back underway. Now you can hear me. Vikings still with the ball, being patient here on the opening attack. Ball is swung around. Immaculata's defense, which has been excellent the past couple games, especially at St. Peter's Prep, where they only allowed 5 goals and were able to let their offense capitalize in transition. Vikings still patient with the ball, swinging it around. Good pressure by the Immaculata Lawn Sticks. Behind the crease now. Still looking for a slot to shoot. Gets in the slot, shoots, save. Kyle Holtby with his first of the game. The Immaculata star in net is now over 800 career saves, and he saves another one. It's wide, and Voorhees is going to get the close call. Voorhees still with possession here with 9:56 on the clock. Voorhees with the possession behind the net. Shoots, scores! Voorhees gets on the board first here in Somerville. Beautiful shot there, just beat Holtby. 1-0 here, Vikings. Robach now at midfield to take the face-off. The Vikings winning the first one on a false start. Scramble at midfield. Robach almost picks it up.
Come on, Jake, get him. Nice, Jake.
And Voorhees is going to get the ground ball. Another Voorhees possession coming. Voorhees now gets the ball over midfield. Quinn Hayden with good pressure there. But Voorhees is going to reset their possession and look to get another goal like they did in the first possession with beautiful ball movement. and a snipe in front of the net. Voorhees patient again. Kind of taking a little blueprint the last time we saw the Spartans when they were patient against the Del Valle Terriers and ended up winning that game 16-4. Just good ball movement and getting the right shots in front of the net. As I said earlier, Voorhees averaging 15 goals their last 4 games and now getting on the scoreboard early here against the Spartans. Spartans defense really has to dig in to get this win tonight. Voorhees patient again, swinging it around. Behind Holpe's net cutter, goal! Voorhees scores again. Beautiful ball movement there by the Vikings. And they're up 2-0 here early in the first period. Another face-off is going to come at midfield. The Voorhees Vikings have taken the first 2 face-offs and have put 2 in the net as a result of that.
Go, Caden.
Robeck again in the middle to take the face-off. Scramble at the face-off zone, and the Voorhees Vikings win another one. They're 3 for 3 already in face-offs. Vikings pass in front of the net. Yeah! Another goal through the 5-hole of Kyle Holpe. 3 for 4 on shooting attempts with 3 goals here in the first period, and they have blitzed the Spartans here early.
Go, Caden.
The 4th face-off of the game is about to be taking at midfield. Spartans really need to get one here. Ball's on the ground. Scramble loose for it. Quinn Hayden pressuring. Ball goes out of bounds. Vikings ball. Vikings, winner of their last 4 games, have blitzed the Spartans here early. The Spartans looking to create something on the defensive end to get the ball in their offense.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Patrick, it's going to be a long day for the Spartans if they don't start winning some of these face-offs.
Yeah, Rob, the face-off, I'm not an avid lacrosse player, or have I ever... I probably watched maybe 10 lacrosse games, but usually watch during, Memorial Day weekend?
Yep.
When they have the tournament. And just based off of watching lacrosse for those 10 times I have, how important is the face-off? My gosh.
It's critical. I mean, it's like giving a basketball team the ball every single time to start off, and you're hoping for a steal or a rebound on a miss. You gotta at least hit that 50% mark to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, one of the things I really find interesting about lacrosse is how, some players are recruited to be face-off and get-offs, which is called FOGO. And really, one of the most important players on the team is just winning that face-off and getting, as a shot goes wide, Vikings going to get a close call. And just looking at the Immaculata, face-offs right now, they're really struggling. And maybe the telltale sign of the game is to win a couple because they have a great offensive attack, as we saw Cole Hayden, Owen Sanford, and others really dominate that St. Peter's game. Vikings with the ball now, still with possession. Spartans haven't touched the ball in their own attacking end yet. And we are at 5:37 left in the first period. Spartans dressed in black. Rob, how do you like these jerseys out here?
Listen, I'm an OG, right? So I'm like more of a traditional purist.
I kind of like them.
It's different. I
like
know
Black Tuesday
I know
game.
black
the Spartans
is like,
get the ball. In front of the net, shot, no good.
Black is like,
Yeah, Pat.
you know, the new thing. I don't know. Let me see if it grows on me. But so far at 3-0, I don't like them very much.
Well,
Patrick.
maybe they gave us some good luck because the Spartans finally have the ball in their attacking zone. Looking to try to take a blueprint out of that Voorhees first 5 possessions where they were just patient, getting to their zones and finishing at the net. As Cole Hayden, coming off a 5-goal game, has the ball now. Pressured outside. Finds a lane.
Jackson. Nope.
Tries to get inside. Good back check. Ball gets to Sanford. Sanford shot. No good. Save.
Yeah,
Cole
Pat.
Hayden's going to get the close call.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Went right off the goalie's mask.
Yeah, Sanford's been really impressive this year. A sophomore and just a playmaker. And being able to set up his teammates and finishing too. As this ball goes out of bounds. Spartans ball.
He did that twice in the last game.
Spartans get the ball in. Quinn Hayden now, the
Patty,
brother
go.
of Cole. Sophomore shoots. Blocked away.
Who did that hit? That had to have hit somebody.
Prisco with the ball now, saved by the Voorhees keeper. Impressive defense by the Voorhees on this first Immaculata attacking possession. Defense pressures in the backfield, ball's on the ground, picked up by Vikings. Long pass across. The Vikings have it in the offensive zone. Voorhees now passing the ball around. Patient again.
See if the Spartans can get a stop here, Patrick. Be nice to get on the board before the close of the first.
Yeah, definitely need to get one here in the first period as the Voorhees Vikings have all the momentum. Their offense is turning into defense and their defense is turning into offense. Coach's best dream.
Yeah.
Voorhees now still passing it around. Being very picky on which gap they take to shoot, and they shoot now, and ground ball, good. Great shot there by the Voorhees Vikings. They go up 4-0 here in the first period. Timeout is now going to be called by Immaculata head coach David Hobson, who's not liking what he sees here in the first period. We'll take a short break and be back with you after this timeout.
Really? Oh, your brother was good, right?
Just watch. You guys have a live mic right here.
Okay.
And we are back underway after that timeout here on UCTV with another face-off to be taken in midfield. 2:35 left here on the clock with Immaculata losing 4-0 right now in the first period.
Go, Caden.
We'll say they're behind, Patrick. Losing sounds like a little harsh. Still early.
Still early.
Get. Come on, Jake.
Faceoff's rolling around, and the Vikings going to get this one. Good check there by Quinn Hayden. Ball comes out. Voorhees retains possession. Beautiful day here in Somerville, isn't it, Rob?
I'll tell you what, you couldn't paint it any better than this pad. It's absolutely beautiful. Sunny, not too hot. You got a nice cool breeze under our Spartan Lacrosse tent here. Perfect setup.
Yeah, just putting this environment on a visual. This would be kind of like a Bob Ross painting right now.
It would be.
Voorhees with the ball, still passing around patiently. Immaculata looking to create some energy from that Coach Hobson timeout. The Vikings still controlling the game right now and the pace of play. Ball being swung around. Voorhees passes it back of the crease. Very good first period from the Voorhees midfielders, being able to control the tempo of the game and getting their attackers in the right slots to shoot right now. And Immaculata just really has to put more pressure on the Voorhees Vikings on the defensive end. Voorhees still running through their offense, being patient. Passing the ball around, moving, and really causing havoc here in the first period for the Immaculata defense. This one now in the slot, shot, saved by Holpe. Great save there by Kyle to get his team going. Senior Cole Hayden, the Richmond commit, with the ball now. And Immaculata's back in their offensive end.
27 seconds to go.
Hayden now with the ball behind the net, looking for one last shot. 14 seconds now left on the clock. Hayden passes it off.
Nice.
Immaculata loses the ball, and the Vikings get possession. Pass deep across. And that ball's going to be scrambled around, and that's the end of the first period with the Voorhees Vikings leading the Immaculata Spartans 4-0 here at Somerville, New Jersey. We'll be back to you for the start of the second period. And we are back to you at midfield for the start of the second period for a face-off. As we said earlier, the Voorhees Vikings got out to an early start there in the first period, 4-0. Rob, what did you see from the Vikings?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they just dominated keeping the ball down on the Spartan end of the field. And, again, you alluded to it, right? The best defense is a good offense, and they definitely chewed up the clock, and Spartans can't allow them to do that for too much longer, else they're going to find themselves with an insurmountable hill to climb. So,
yeah, the Spartans coming out here strong in the second period with Roback winning the faceoff. And Immaculata now gets their great attack in the attacking zone to start the second period. Aiden and Pollock playing catch right now at the top. Immaculata looking to get on the board here in the second period as Pollock drives in. Passes it back to Hayden. Shot there is blocked. Nice give and go there between Pollock and Hayden. Sanford picks up the ground ball. Passes it back to Hayden. Hayden now, spin move. Good wall defense there by the Voorhees Vikings. Hayden passes Pollock. Pollock shoots wide. Immaculata's going to get the ball on the close call. Prisco passes to Pollock. Hayden pointing out the offensive attack right now. Pollock with the ball up top. Pollock sprints in. Guarded nicely there by the Voorhees Vikings defense. Sanford now, the sophomore, behind the crease. Looking for a shot, passes back to Pollock. Pollock wraparound shot, no good. Good check there by the Voorhees Vikings lawn stick. Voorhees goalie passes it out. Ball's on the ground. Still on the ground, picked up there by the Vikings. Whistle coming. Timeout there by the Voorhees Vikings. Pretty pristine timeout call there, Rob, if I had to say.
yeah, it was a good call. Regather the troops.
Yeah, Voorhees was just able to pick up that ground ball and right in front of their bench, and the coach was able to get off a nice timeout there. Immaculata looks a lot more motivated and energetic than they did in the first period, and we got a long way to go in this game as it's 4-0. We'll be back to you after this timeout. And after that timeout, we are back now with the Voorhees Vikings possession. Whistle blows, and we are back.
And for those of you at home, unfortunately, a nice breezy day like this also brings you a little bit of audio issues. So
Can generate a lot of wind speed out here.
Yeah, we're doing our best to filter the wind out, so we apologize if you're getting any significant amount of that at home, but we're doing our best.
Vikings with the ball, another save there by Holpe. He's been magnificent for the Spartans the last couple of possessions, and that's kind of, the guy we expect because the kid has 800 saves. Very nice kid and off to play University Lacrosse. Just a stalwart in front of the net for the Spartans.
Yeah, that initial barrage was not characteristic of him, and I'm sure you're going to see that start to change here as we already have.
Yeah, Kyle Holpe, the senior, is just a game changer for the Spartans. Spartans with the ball now. Pollock up top. Coach Hobson directs his team to draw up something nice and to get a good shot here because the Spartans really need to get on the scoreboard right now. Pollock now drives in. Guarded nicely there by the Voorhees lawn stick. Sanford now passes it out to Hayden. Hayden to Prisco. Prisco back to Hayden. Hayden with the ball now. Hayden drives in, good pass there, shot, goal! Immaculata gets on the board, and that's number 15, Tyler Pollock, with his first goal of the game. Great pass there, and great shot by Tyler Pollock. That was Hayden to Pollock on that goal. Face off now at the center. Another face-off win for the Spartans. Great job there by Riley Roback, getting his team another possession. The Spartans fall down, and that's going to be a penalty drawn. And we're going to have a Viking go into the box. Short-handed advantage here coming for the Spartans. Play resumes here with the Spartans' ball coming off that penalty. Spartans swinging the ball around nicely. Sanford with the ball now. Gets it off to Pollock. Pollock to Cole. Cole to Prisco. Back to Cole. Good ball movement here by the Spartans. Good pass in front. Shot, scores! Beautiful execution and ball movement by the Spartans. That was number 4, Nolan Schmidt, the attacker. Spartans score back-to-back goals within 30 seconds.
Starting to like those black uniforms a little more.
Yeah, now you do, yeah. Whatever was said to that Spartans team after the first period, my gosh, they've come out and they've executed perfect, and just really, it starts with everything. It's just ball movement, you know, good execution, good midfield play, just everything, and they've been really impressive to start the second period.
Yeah, they have been. I don't know what he said, but I guarantee you he didn't say it softly, Patrick.
Voorhees wins the face-off and have the ball here with 7:38 left in the second period. Spartans defense looking to get another stop as Kyle Holpe has come up big the last two Vikings offensive possessions. Voorhees moving the ball around the Spartans' net. Passes it back out top. High stick pressure there from number 17, Alex Corres. Another possession of the Vikings being patient out here. Ball passed around the crease. High stick pressure there. And we have a whistle. We have interference. It's going to go back to the Spartans. Spartans get another stop on their defensive end. Kyle Holpe with the ball now. Passes it out wide. Spartans now in the attacking zone. Looking to score in transition. Quinn Hayden with the ball now. Didn't like what he saw. Sets it back out. Spartans passing it around. Pollock now with the ball. Cole Hayden with the ball now. Looking to get another goal, shoots it wide. Spartans are gonna get a close call as Owen Sanford was there. And he's gonna take the ball out when the whistle blows. Sanford now. Sanford shoots, no good, wide. The close call is gonna go to Cole Hayden, who was there. Spartans reset. Up top is Frisco. Frisco over to Sanford. Good mark man-to-man defense by the Voorhees Vikings on this possession. Cole Hayden with the ball now. Drives to his right. Passes it off to his brother Quinn.
Yeah, he is just getting absolutely face guarded by number 14. It was hard for him to even get that pass, but
Spartans around the net, wraparound try, no good there from Quinn Hayden. And this ball is going to go out of bounds, but the Spartans were going to get the close call, and we'll reset with Tyler Pollock with the ball. It's hard to tell these Hayden boys apart from each other, Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, they look the same. I'm sure they act the same, and they both wear numbers that are one apart.
Similar. I mean, they could have gone somebody in the 20s or something.
Right? 39 for Cole and 38 for Quinn. As Cole passes to Quinn right now, as we're talking about them, Quinn shoots wide, and Cole will get the close call. And we'll reset with Cole Hayden with the ball. Cole drives in, wraps around, jump shot, no good. And Quinn was closest with the close call. Spartans will get another possession, and we got a timeout by the Voorhees Vikings. We'll be back to you here on UCTV after this timeout. And we are back here at UCTV after that timeout with 3:55 remaining in the second period, with the Immaculata Spartans currently trailing 4-2. Spartans will have the ball in their own end here to start. Whistle blows and we are back. Quinn Hayden with the ball up top, passes it over to Tyler Pollock. Pollock now drives in to his left, looking for a shot, passes behind the net. Cole Hayden with the ball now, cut by Pollock. Pollock shots, good save there by the Vikings. Ball but bounce around. Pollock tries to shoot again, no good. Frisco's gonna get the close call. Impressive effort there by the Voorhees Vikings goalie, and great ball movement and execution by the Immaculata Spartans.
That was just a flurry of shots coming at him, well defended.
Immaculata's been hustling here in the second period, getting most of the close calls and getting possessions after missed shots. Cole Hayden with the ball now. Passes in front, good cut there by Sanford. Sanford tied up in front of the net, gets a shot off. That's wide, and Frisco's gonna get the close call.
Yeah, that was a great job just to even get the shot off, Patrick. He was well tied up and still managed to get one off.
Sanford with the ball. Pollock now. Running into his left. Gets some space. Shot, goal. Ground ball shot there from Tyler Pollock. His signature's been all over this game here in the first half. Second goal scored there by Tyler Pollock of the game. He took that one all himself and gets the Spartans within one here with 2:38 left in the second period. Another face-off to become at midfield. Fight here. Ball bounces up in the air, not seen by the Spartans. Still with good pressure. Vikings come out with it. Vikings now in transition. Shot. Good save there by Kyle Holpe. Immaculata now in transition. Spartans now. Shot no good. Immaculata's going to retain possession on the close call. Another impressive effort by Kyle Holpe. Spartans now will reset with Prisco. Passing it over to Quinn Hayden. Hayden back to Prisco, playing catch. Spartans now get the ball over to Pollock. A flip of this game script here in the second period.
Yeah, it's tale of two quarters here, right?
Yeah, the Spartans up 3-0 here in the second period, looking to add another one to tie this game. 1:34 here left in the second period. Spartans in the back of the crease, looking for a shot. Shot,
there it is.
Scores! And there he is, the first one of the game for Cole Hayden. The Spartans tie it here, 4-4, with 1:26 left in the second period. Another face-off now on the Spartan logo. The Spartans have tied it 4-4 off the back of another goal by Cole Hayden, who had 5 against St. Peter's Prep and adds his first of the game in this one. Scramble at the face-off, and the Vikings come out with it. Pressure now, and now they're in the Immaculata's defensive zone. Vikings now in transition. Pass is wide. Holpe runs and gets the close call.
Great heads-up play there by Holpe to make sure he was the closest.
Yeah, Holpe, one of the captains, has truly made his mark in the first half after the early flurry of goals by the Vikings. He has come up big here in the second period and late in the first. Spartans now with the ball in the attacking zone. 4 straight goals from the Spartans, looking to add another one to take the lead going into halftime. Spartans with the ball, passing it around. Pollock up top, the 2-goal scorer in this game. Passes it to Frisco. Off to Quinn Hayden. Quinn driving to his right, shoots. Good save there by the Voorhees Vikings goalie. 15 seconds here left in the second period. Vikings throw a long ball, picked off by Sanford. What a catch by him. Sanford now in transition. Sanford passes it, shoots off the crossbar, faked the pass, and really got the announcer.
Wow.
We're here in the halftime off the crossbar. The Spartans with all the momentum going into halftime. A 4-4 game. And at half, we'll have an exclusive interview with head coach David Hobson. We'll be back shortly.
Dad. Dad.
What's up, bro? How are you? How's it going? Good.
Dad.
Welcome back into UCTV presented by the Unitas Caritas Foundation. We are back here for the start of the second half. We were going to interview Coach David Hobson of the Immaculata Spartans side, but he took all the time necessary to talk to his team and has them coming out here looking energized and prepared for a second half of battle, because right now it is 4-4, and we have a tie game here at Theoretic Field with the Spartans looking to gain their 6th straight win of the season. Face-off coming here at the Spartan logo.
Yeah, Patrick, let's see if the Spartans can continue the roll that they're on.
Yeah, impressive 4-0 there in the second period. Face-off here on the ground, and the Voorhees Vikings pick up the ball. Good back check there by Riley Roback. Ball comes out, and Immaculata's lawn stick gets it. Good bounce pass there to Cole Hayden. Hayden now with a good cradle. Resets, and Immaculata wins a possession on a great play by the midfielder, Riley Roback. Spartans now patient behind the crease. Pollock with the ball up top.
Coming right into your living room.
Sanford now. Spartans looking for something. Passes out. Hayden now with the ball up top. Hayden to his left. Shot. Goal! The marksman sniper there from 39, Cole Hayden. Back-to-back goals for the senior. Immaculata takes their first lead of the game, 5-4, with 11:03 here left in the third period. Wow, there was some pace on that shot, Rob.
Yeah, there sure was. Pace, and it was surgically placed as well, Patrick.
Yeah, you know what they call that in lacrosse terms, Rob? Top cheddar.
Top cheddar.
That was top cheddar. That
was
a rocket there from Cole Hayden. Another face-off to be had on the Spartan logo. Immaculata up 5-4 after that Hayden goal. Roback wins the face-off. Back-to-back impressive plays by Riley. Spartans have the ball now in the offensive end.
Yeah, Hayden finished it, but of course that was all set up by Riley.
Yeah, Riley made a great play. That's the catalyst of that teamwork. Him making that play. You know, let Hayden show off his impressive lacrosse abilities on that shot. Pollock now with the ball, passing it around. Immaculata patient now with the lead. Cole now with the ball. Good check there by the Voorhees lawn stick. Pollock now gets in the slot. No good. Sanford gets the ball. Sanford wrapping around. Good back check there by a lawn stick. Cole to his brother Quinn. Quinn over to Prisco. Prisco attacked by 2, gets the ball to Hayden. Hayden's one-on-one, good pass. Pollock shot, scores!
Great pass.
Great pass
finish.
and finish from 39 to 15. Tyler Pollock scores his 3rd goal of the game, and Immaculata now has a 2-goal lead, scoring twice within a minute. Impressive effort by the Spartans here coming out of the third period. Another face-off on the Spartan logo. Ball scrambling. Voorhees picks up the ball. Voorhees now looking to get in the Spartans' offensive zone. Poked away by a lawn stick. Voorhees has the ball. Voorhees now with their first possession of the third period. Spartan midfield and attack truly played great coming out of the third period. Coach Hobson had the guys ready, and they certainly come out here. Scored 2 quick goals here. Voorhees looking to respond now. Voorhees now behind the back of the net. Pressured by Immaculata's lawn sticks. Swinging the ball around. Rob, I think one of the most funny pictures of lacrosse is watching the attackers right now at midfield just chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
It's like a big wall blockading them. Voorhees now another possession, passing it around the arc. Looking to find a crease to get a good shot on Kyle Holpe, because that's what's going to take. It's going to take a good shot to beat Kyle Holpe. He doesn't get cheated that much. Good pressure by Immaculata behind the net. Voorhees swings the ball around. Some impressive numbers to look at the Immaculata defense. I think I said it to our viewers earlier in the game, was the Immaculata defense hasn't given up over 10 goals this year.
Wow.
No one scored in double digits. And this Voorhees offense, which has been potent recently, they've averaged 15 goals coming into this game.
Yeah, that's impressive. Something's going to have to give, right? Let's see who ultimately is able to shut the other down.
Voorhees behind the crease now. Pass, and that's another Kyle Holpe save. And he passes the ball out to get into transition, and Immaculata now is in the Voorhees defensive end. Nolan Smith with the ball now, one of the Immaculata captains, one of the catalysts to get this offensive attack to be as potent as it is. Pollock now, the goal scorer, with the ball. Resets up top, and Immaculata will take this time on possession with 7 minutes left here in the third period. Immaculata scoring on their first 2 possessions here in the third period. Senior Cole Hayden with the ball. Cole passes in front, Pollock, ground ball, no good. Sanford was there to get the close call. Quinn Hayden with the ball now. Quinn to his brother Cole. Hayden incorporated. Cole with the ball. Pollock fakes the screen pick. Cole gets some space. Cole shot. Good save there by the Voorhees keeper.
Great save.
Great pass now in transition. Voorhees with numbers the other way. Voorhees pass across. Couldn't find the stick. That ball's going to be out of bounds. Immaculata's possession. Good job by the Spartan defense there getting back. That was a loose ball transition. A great pass by the Voorhees goalkeeper, but couldn't find the pass in front of the net, and ultimately it's going to be a turnover in the Spartans' ball. Lotta now looking to get in the attacking end. That ball's picked off. Turnover going the other way. And that ball's picked off. Lawn stick to lawn stick. Ball's on the ground now. Voorhees looking to scoop up the ground ball, and they do. Voorhees with possession now with 5:45 left in the third period. Voorhees patient as can be, getting some subs in on the defensive end. Voorhees calls in a new attacker. Got some space. Good check there. Spartans get the ball on the turnover. Spartans defense coming up huge here in the third period. Holpe with the ball now, looking to make an outlet pass. The senior's been magnificent in this game. Gets the ball over to his friend Cole. Cole with the ball now. Passes it off. Briscoe now. Quinn Hayden, the sophomore, tries to handle that, uses his body and gets the ball back. Physical play there from Quinn.
Yeah, it was.
Quinn now with the ball. Immaculata drawing up an offensive play. Voorhees looking to get a stop here, as Immaculata has exploded for 6 unanswered goals in this game. Super sophomore Owen Sanford to his other battery partner, the sophomore Quinn Hayden with the ball. Quinn now looking to drive in. Good move. Gets the ball inside. Spartan shot. Spartan goal. 7-4 Spartans. 7 unanswered goals here. Just kind of shocking what we've seen from the Spartans.
Yeah, it really has been, and boy, I'll tell you, it just has to be demoralizing for Voorhees. Coming out 4-0, and now we're looking at 7-4.
And 4-0 with their foot on the gas.
That's
too.
right. That's right.
They were making plays on both ends, but this is kind of a telltale sign of a good team. You know, when good teams go down, they respond, and that's exactly what Immaculata has done right now.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, you knew this was going to happen, right? I don't think we expected it to be 7 straight, but nonetheless, here we are. Spartans up 3.
Spartans up 3, as you said. Another face-off to be taking at midfield. Vikings control the face-off. Gets the ball in Immaculata's defensive zone. Good pass in front of the net. Good back check there from the Spartans. Spartans come out with the ball. We got a good timeout there by Coach David Hobson as Immaculata was pressured by 3 defenders there. And Immaculata's going to have the possession with 3:45 here left in the third period. Immaculata 7 unanswered goals to lead this game 7-4. We'll be back to you shortly here at UCTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on UCTV, brought to you by the Unitas Caritas Foundation. Whether you're watching with us live or watching a replay of today's game, we ask that you please visit us at unitascaritas.com. Although the broadcast is free for you to watch, it is not free to produce. Any support that you provide to us would be greatly appreciated. All the funds received by Unitas go directly to Immaculata High School athletic programs. So thank you for your donation, and we're happy to be with you today.
And we are back to play here at UCTV after that Immaculata timeout with 3:45 here left in the third period, with Immaculata leading 7-4. Whistle blows and we are back. Immaculata with possession, couldn't handle that. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover going to Voorhees' way.
Definitely not what they drew up in a timeout there, Patrick.
No, just a blip of a pass there and a turnover, and Voorhees will have possession. Voorhees now looking to ignite some magic they've had since the first period, just stalling here in the second and third period with Immaculata picking up their intensity. Voorhees now pass across, shot, goal. That one beats Holpe. Voorhees gets on the board and takes advantage after that costly Immaculata turnover. It's 7-5 here at the Iridic Field.
Yeah, you know, Patrick, we say it all the time, the little things that can come back to bite you.
Yeah, usually that's the key of any sport anywhere, is plays like that, just, you know, stuff that doesn't go right. You know, some could say it's a mistake. It's sports, so everything happens. But a play like that, usually what happens is the other team takes advantage of those kind of turnovers. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. But Immaculata still here with a 7-5 lead. Another face-off at midfield. This one, great play there by Quinn Hayden trying to get to the ball. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch from Quinn Hayden, and it's Voorhees' ball. Voorhees now with possession as their goalie looks to start some offense here in transition. Voorhees gets the ball out of their defensive end, now into the attacking zone. Voorhees down 2 after getting 1 closer from their first goal since the first period. Couple substitutions in here for the Voorhees Vikings. They're going to start their offensive possession. Voorhees passing the ball around. That last possession we saw from Voorhees, Rob, that was a great pass in front of the net just to beat Kyle Holpe.
Yeah, it was.
They shoot again, and that's a Holpe save.
Yeah.
Kyle Holpe, another great save. Keeps this score. Immaculata 7, Voorhees 5. Great shot there from the Voorhees Vikings. Just Kyle Holpe made a play. Immaculata now. Pollock in transition. Good check there from Voorhees. The long stick comes out with it. Voorhees now in transition the other way. Pace of this game has really picked up. Voorhees now pass in front of the net. Long stick midi tries to get to an attacker. Ball scrambled away and Holpe comes out with it. Nolan Smith now with the ball.
Those long sticks are great for grabbing the pass, but once you get it, man, you got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it.
Quinn Hayden with the ball up top, passes it off to his brother Cole. Immaculata looking to score before the end of the half. We're now under 1 minute in this third period. Sanford to Smith. Immaculata being very patient. Wouldn't be surprised if they're looking for the last shot here in this third period. Pollock now right in front of the UCTV booth. 35 seconds here in the third period. Immaculata looking to take a 3-goal advantage heading into the fourth period. Pollock now drives. Shot no good to the left. Good hustle there from Nolan Smith. Immaculata's going to get the close call. Play resumes. Wild pass there. Quinn Hayden sprints to the ball. He's going to come out with it. 20 seconds here left in the third period. Ball's in the hands of Immaculata's go-to goal scorer, Cole Hayden. Hayden plants his foot, drives to his right. Checked by 2. 7 seconds left for Cole Hayden. Quinn now with the ball to his left. Quinn shot, saved there by the Voorhees keeper with 1 second remaining. That's going to be the end of the third period. Immaculata Spartans lead 7 to the Voorhees Vikings 5 here on UCTV at the Theoretic Field. We'll be back to you shortly. And we are back here at UCTV, presented by the Unitas Caritas Foundation. 7-5, Immaculata lead here, starting the fourth period with a face-off on the Spartan logo. Roback wins the nice face-off and gets the ball in Immaculata's attacking zone. Great show move there by Roback. Roback looking to take it the distance. Roback shoots, good save there by Voorhees. Solo man effort from the face-off to the shot from Riley Roback. And the ref's gonna change his call, and it's gonna be Voorhees' ball. Voorhees now with the ball in Immaculata's defensive zone. Looking to make this game a one-score game. A high-scoring Voorhees offense has been tamed so far from the Immaculata Spartans. Only allowing 1 goal since that first period blitz from the Voorhees Vikings. Kind of a staple of the Immaculata Spartans season, not allowing an opponent to score over double-digit goals on them all season. Voorhees possesses around the back of the net. Tries to find a slot, but warded off by Immaculata very nicely. Good communication that we can hear from the UCTV booth from the Immaculata Spartans talking right now. You know, that's a coach's his motto as he shoots Holpe with a save, and that goes wide. Voorhees Vikings ball. Heard this communication from the Spartans defense out here, Rob. That's kind of a coach's writes it up, right?
Yeah.
He writes it up in pregame. He writes it up before the season. We got to communicate.
100%.
Voorhees now with the ball behind the net. Immaculata defender slips. Wraparound shot, saved by Holpe. Ball goes high into the air. A scrum now on the ground. Voorhees comes out with the ground ball. Voorhees now attacking. Good check there from the Spartans defense. Lawn Sticks are playing physical here to start the 4th period. Voorhees swings it around. Shot from the top of the arc, saved by Holpe. Out of bounds, good hustle there from Holpe to try to get the close ball call, but it's gonna be Voorhees Vikings ball. Vikings now swinging it up top. Still passing it around. Fakes the shot from the top of the arc. Good man-to-man defense there from the Spartans. Ball comes across. This is a scramble on the ground. Physical play by the Vikings. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Vikings ball. Nice check there from the Spartans defenseman, wasn't there, Rob?
Yeah, it was a nice play. Unfortunately, it did go off the stick of a Spartan last, but...
yeah, that's one of the close calls where you might need UCTV instant replay to see that one. Voorhees with the ball up top, swinging it around. Voorhees looking for that man to cut in front of Holpe, which is where most of their offense has come from today.
I'd love to give you the instant replay button, Patrick, but I can't take my hand off this tent or else it might end up on the field.
Yes, the tent over the top of us may fall today, so if you hear a little cutout in our audio, that's probably it.
If I go with it, grab my feet, all right, Patrick?
All right. Spartans now with the ball in the attacking zone. Pollock passes it over to Quinn Hayden. Nolan Smith now passes it over to Sanford. Sanford has been quiet today, but he's a big-time goal scorer, and it's the 4th period, so he's a game changer. Look for him to get going here. Smith now to Sanford. Smith and Sanford playing catch behind the net.
You know, Patrick, they have so many scorers on this team, guys that can get the job done. And they're not selfish, right?
Yeah.
Like you see the scoring spread around.
Could be anyone's day out here
Yeah,
for the Immaculata Spartans.
open guy gets the pass. That's exactly what you want to see.
It's maybe why they won 5 straight games with a big win over St. Peter's Prep their last game. Immaculata right now playing collectively as a unit. Pollock now, good catch, pressured up top.
Yeah, that was a great play to maintain control.
Cole Hayden now up top. 2-goal Immaculata Spartans lead with 6:53 here left in the 4th period.
I feel like we're getting a dose of the 4 corners here, Patrick. I could be wrong, but...
Pollock now backing down his defender. Switch on to a long stick. Sanford now behind the net. Smith tries to set a screen. Sanford now looking to play make. Sanford's pass gets picked off, a turnover. Vikings now in transition the other way. Sanford hustling down the field. And it's going to be a timeout, Voorhees Vikings. 7-5 here left, 6:18 left in the game. We'll be back to you here at UCTV. And we are back to you here at Theoretic Field on UCTV with the Voorhees Vikings having possession after the Vikings timeout. 6:18 left here in the 4th period. Immaculata currently leading by 2 goals. Vikings trying to get the ball over, and they do.
Clock's not moving here.
The official
clock has not moved.
So, Rob, I guess your game clock on the top of this screen
Clock!
is now
Clock!
official.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, Rob. Vikings with the ball now.
That was a good 10 seconds
After
we
that
lost there.
Rob Hellwig scream.
Sorry.
We are back in the Spartans' defensive end.
That was literally like 20 seconds.
Vikings passing it around the crease. Spartans marking up nicely here. Quick passes here from the Vikings. Good pressure there by the Immaculata long stick. Pass in front, good catch. Tries the rap-de-doo shot, and that ball's going to be out of bounds. But the Vikings are going to get the close call. Vikings now passing the ball up top. Looking to find a cutter in front of Opie's net. Quick passing around now. Pass in the middle. Good check there. Easy shot saved by Holpe. Good defense and pressure there from the Immaculata defense.
Yeah, great job. I didn't see who that was on the check, but definitely got the Voorhees player off balance and just took everything off that shot.
Definitely. He totally disrupted that shot. And on that roster note, Rob, we're going to have to maybe make a flyer for opposing teams to
Yeah, get us their info.
get us their info, because not a lot can be found online in this world. As Immaculata has the ball now. Nolan Schmidt, the captain, controlling. Prisco now. High pressure now by the Vikings. Marking man-to-man. Getting out of that zone look. It's going to open a lot of opportunities for the Spartans right now if they can get a nice lane off a screen.
Yeah, they're stepping up and challenging them. They don't want them to burn the clock like they did last possession. Definitely applying pressure higher up, but like you said, that opens up the middle a lot more as well.
I just need very good cradles from the Spartans here.
Yep.
Got to stay aggressive, I think, with 3:30 left here in the fourth period. Cole Hayden with the ball now.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to burn clock than people think, Patrick.
Yeah, especially in lacrosse.
Yeah.
Pollock now to his right shot. Saved there by the Voorhees Vikings keeper. Vikings now looking to get Immaculata's defensive end, and they do. They're now on the attacking side. Vikings trying to speed up their offense right now. Try to play a little more quicker than they have. Gets the ball across. Shot, scores. The Voorhees Vikings cut this game to 1. A good pass in front of the net and a lefty goal there from the Vikings.
Yeah.
7-6 here.
Was a great goal.
A nice cut in front of the net. Just what we were saying, you know, it's hard to play keep away from the Spartans, but they got to get back in transition right now, protecting a one goal.
Yeah,
I almost said run. I'm watching too much baseball.
I know.
A 1-goal lead here.
I feel like, too, the burning sometimes, and I don't know if that's what they were doing definitively, but, you know, kind of get you out of that usual rhythm and that more aggressive kind of tact that they've been taking the majority of the game here.
Yeah, I agree, as we have another face-off here on the Spartan logo. A big-time face-off, 7-6 Spartans, and Roback, who has been playing big all day, comes up with a big face-off. Getting checked right now out of bounds. And a great timeout there called by Coach Hobson. 7-6 here with 2:52 left in the fourth period. We'll be back to you after this break. And after that Immaculata timeout, we are back here at UCTV, presented by the Unitas Caritas Foundation, in a 7-6 Spartan lead right now with 2:52 left in this game. The Spartans will have the ball coming after this timeout.
Yeah, we definitely got ourselves a good one here, Patrick.
Definitely. It's going to get your popcorn ready, Rob, because Spartans only up 1, and Cole Hayden has the ball. Hayden passes it around the crease. Prisco now over to Pollock. Man-to-man pressure again from the Voorhees Vikings. Playing mark your man right now. Prisco now out wide. Gets the ball to Sanford. Sanford on a long stick. Immaculata patiently playing keep away right now. Good catch there by Cole Hayden. Hayden run around the net right now.
Yeah, Spartans have to be careful. Have nice, crisp passes here, not give anything up.
Yeah, this is especially a possession where cardio comes in handy because Spartans just have to run around right now and buy some time and look to get a good shot if they're going to shoot. Pollock now behind the net. Gets the ball to Cole. Nice offense being run by the Spartans, playing a little weave action. Immaculata gets checked, falls down, and that's going to be a turnover. Vikings ball. Great check there from the Vikings defense. Vikings now in transition. Immaculata hustling to get back. Hayden comes down for the Spartans playing midfield, or playing, midfield right now. Spartans have a little change. Shot right here, saved by Kyle Holpe. That was a flame, and Holpe got his stick in front and saved it. Hayden now, good move. Passes it all the way across, and Immaculata has the ball now on the offensive end. Sanford behind the net now. We're under a minute now left in this game. Sanford getting chased by 2, gets the ball out. Quinn with the ball now. Loses the ball. The Vikings have the ball and they're in transition. Pass across, they have numbers. Immaculata's midfield hustling to get back right now. Long stick pressure by the Spartans. 38 seconds left here, and Voorhees is going to call a timeout to try to draw up a play that will tie them the game. We'll be back to you after this timeout here on UCTV.
Patrick, I just want to take a minute to recognize one of the IHS students who's out here with us today, Serafina Rosati, who's out there on the camera. You're looking at her shot right now. Thank you, Serafina, for all of your help throughout the season, and we look forward to seeing you some more this year. Thanks again.
Coming out of this timeout here on UCTV, 38 seconds left here at Theoretic Field with the Immaculata Spartans leading 7 to the Voorhees Vikings 6. Vikings look to score the answering goal to tie this game up late. Desperation time here for the Vikings.
Spartans need a huge defensive stop here, Pat.
Spartans packing the zone right now, protecting Holpe in front of the net. Ball gets passed across. Vikings now for the tie. Good save there by Holpe. Robs them of the tying goal. Kyle Holpe, impressive as can be. He just made the clutch save that may give Immaculata this victory.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it.
Cole now with the ball. He wants to put another one on. Cole goes in front and scores. The icing on the cake. Cole Hayden, the Richmond commit, puts Immaculata up 8-6 with 6 seconds left in the game. Kyle Holpe coming up clutch with the save, and Cole Hayden ending this game in transition. The 2 Spartan captains put the team on their back and Immaculata is going to secure their 7th win of the season. Rob, what did you see from that tandem?
Well, I just saw Holtby save the game, Patrick, at the end. It was great to see an exclamation by Hayden, and we'll just waste away 6 seconds here, and that's going to do it.
And that's going to do it here at Immaculata. The final buzzer blows, and Immaculata wins 8-6, scoring 6 unanswered goals there in the second and third periods, coming back from a 4-0 hole at the end of the first period. Impressive all-around display from the Immaculata captains, Cole Hayden and Kyle Holtby, especially there in that last sequence in the fourth period. Immaculata wins their 6th straight game and look to cause havoc later on their schedule, as Immaculata has become one of the top teams in Somerset County this season with their impressive performance and impressive defensive display. We're going to take a short break because my producer, Rob Helwig, wants to do a post-game interview, and we'll be joined shortly by Kyle Holtby, the goalie who just saved the Voorhees tying shot. We'll see you shortly there on the field.
All right, folks, we're just moments away from an interview with Kyle Holtby, today's player of the game. Stay tuned. Going over to Patrick with today's player of the game, Kyle Holtby.
I'm here with the UCTV player of the game, Mr. Kyle Holtby, the goalie who came up clutch there at the end. Kyle, team was down 4-0 early. What were you thinking? What did coach say after you to get you going?
Yeah, it was definitely a rough start, but we definitely got our stuff together in the end there. In the beginning, we were just a little lackluster. There was no communication. And over the course of the game, we just decided, let's just flip the switch. And, communication was on, physicality was there, and the boys responded over time.
Definitely. Take me through that last shot. 7-6 game, Voorhees has the ball in your zone, puts on a good shot. What were you seeing from that angle?
He got wide open step down. I was able just to see it all the way. And, luckily I was quick enough to see it. So,
great win here from the Spartans, 6 in a row from your team. And they might be behind you right now. They might be swarming you. But Kyle Holtby, player of the game, thank you very much for joining us, Kyle.
Thank you, Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for us here at UCTV. Thank you for joining us once again. We look forward to joining you again shortly. Check the schedule, and we'll be back. Thanks again for joining us today. Immaculata victorious over Voorhees by a score of 8-6.